Hello, hello. I'm waiting for this to go live on my phone. Oh, it just went live now. As you can probably hear, let me test the volume. Awesome. Hello, hello everyone. Nikita, I see you over there. Is that how you say your name? Nikita? I'm assuming so. Just waiting for a few people to get here. So we're gonna play Mage and Monsters 2 and we're gonna use the new character. The whole reason is I just got a victory with Gareth, so I mean, that's kind of done, you know? We're gonna switch it up and we're just gonna have an overpowered character for a minute. I can hear you twice. What? Hold on. You hear me twice. There should be no reason for that. That's really weird. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't have anything else on, so I'm not sure how that's happening. Here, let me listen on my phone to see if it's twice. Yeah, it's just once on my phone too. I'm not sure. Oh, did you have it on there 2 times? Well, hey, that's cool. 2 times the watch time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You had the video on 2 browsers? Sweet. Hardcore right there. That's hardcore. But I almost called off the stream today because I have been very ill. But Unicorn, it's like, you committed to this, you could do it, and she's right. I could do it, and I'm gonna do it because this is a stream, and it's awesome, and we're here. You know, we're here. So yeah. All right. So Mage and Monsters 2. I've given him quite a bit of time already. I have a new scene I kind of set up for this because I figured the chat's gonna be going active while the game is playing. So here we are. Mage and Monsters 2, new scene. Boop, boop, boop. You can see the game window over here, and if you say something in chat, the chat's gonna appear over there on the left. That way it doesn't interrupt the gameplay, and I know a lot of times last time I streamed, the game was getting like cut off by the chat, right? So I kind of came up with something to make it work, you know? And then I threw a subscribe up there on the top right too, because why not? That's fancy. I also made the chat a little bit smaller, as you can see. Hello. That's me. Oh, well, of course that's me. I'm logged in as Ash Descends on that computer, apparently. So, yeah. I thought I was logged in as Ash Swoon, but nope. Okay, everybody, let's get started. I know some people might still be joining, but I want to get the ball rolling here. So we're going to go new game. And if we're using a Feyen, the truth is, I already have a victory with the Feyen in the desert, right? I got that really easy. We're gonna go with the forest. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. Might as well. So, as you can tell, I don't have many victories in the forest, just some lower difficulties. Like, I think these are normal, right? But we're gonna use our new character, Feyen. Is it? Yeah, it's Feyen. We'll just go with Feyen. Okay, so Feyen can upgrade most units' special upgrades infinitely. but each unit can max be bought 10 times. So I guess initially there was a problem with that, and the developer just released a patch that allows you to buy it 10 times. It was like 6 or something like that. 6 or 8. Hey, what's going on, Dimitri? How you doing? Yeah, I'm happy to be streaming too. It's nice to be able to interact with everybody in real time. So if there's a slight delay, I apologize. I guess it's something with OBS that I use to record. I also use it to stream. Like, I have everything configured through it. Unicorn did say like Streamlabs seems a little bit quicker, like with the delay. So I might switch to that later. This hero is so fun. Been spamming your videos this week. This game has been a blast. Hey, good to see you, Waffle. Good to see you. Good to have you here. And you are right. This character is insanely fun. As I was just explaining, I did a new layout just for this stream. If I'm gonna be doing the stream every week, I want a really clean layout. Chat's gonna be separated from the content, so that way, you know, it's just easier to see. Like, I don't want you guys to have anything blocked. Last week the video was kind of blocked a bit. Yeah, smash that like button. This channel is trying to get 1,000 subscribers, so every subscriber is helping a ton. Right now we're at what, 685? Definitely have the watch time already. This channel, a little facts here. Ash Descends has 31,000 hours of watch time. Very committed. This is a very committed community, and I love this community. Just want to get this channel monetized too, so it's pretty awesome. Yeah, the reason I got this game was because of you, and it's been really challenging to win it. Well, let me know what character you're having struggles with, because, you know, I have fun trying to break the game and figure out the builds that work the best. That's, you know, all the science behind it and everything, the math or whatever. I haven't got to the point of using Excel spreadsheets or anything yet, but I'm sure one day we'll get there. Okay, so we're going to use Fayin here, and we already read what Fayin does here, and we're going to get right into it. We're doing the forest, so let's see if we can get our first skull from any character in the forest. I'm not sure what character I'm going to use yet. What I'm going to... Gareth? I just got a victory this morning with Gareth. Check out the video this morning. What I did is actually... I built my armor up to... I think it was 90? 90 armor. Like... you know, the actual value was 90, and I got some regeneration, and I used what was it, Rain of Fire, and I just built up to about 9 waves of Rain of Fire, cranked up the damage on that and the stun, max stun, and it worked great. It was a little bit of a struggle still. I mean, maybe having a healing spell could be good, but having heavy regeneration is also a good thing. So just, you know what, I tried. If you want, you can watch the video and see what I did. It was a bit of a struggle. I made a mistake last time. The percent upgrades for healing, at least, is based on unwritten base. The guy that uses lightning arcs as well. Oh, that guy? Yeah, I've struggled with him a bit. I haven't got a win yet on Impossible with that character yet. But we'll get there, You know, I was really hoping to be able to make the chat not disappear from the screen, but it's one of those preset designs, so it just kind of disappears. I wanted it to, like, stay, but I'll figure that out next week. For now, you know, we're making strides forward, trying to do a cleaner thing. And just having the chat stay there would be amazing. Alright, so let's figure out what we're doing. Do we want to do Beast? Oh yeah, actually, let's do Beast. We're gonna go Lycan. What do you guys think? Lycan mass wolf upgrade? I mean, we can break it pretty much, right? We can only have 10 units though. So Lycan, you only get 1 unit every single time you buy one. So we'd only have 10 Lycans, but they're pretty powerful for the most part. 10 might be okay. We can level up the wolves too to make them useful. Just an idea. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with the wolves and see how that goes. Let's go. We get so many. Alright, well, wolves are not the strongest unit in the world. But 20% more heal when killing an enemy. Beast build would be great. What's up, Jay Brown? Welcome. Okay, so let's get wolves a level up already. And we only have 70. We need 75 for tier 2. Wow, I haven't seen the forest in so long. The like green backdrop actually looks kind of satisfying. It's been a long time since I did the forest or the snow level. Kind of miss them actually. We got to start clearing these waves too. Like clear some of the enemies over here, the heroes over here. All right. I need another upgrade because, or you know, more units. Because this ain't gonna work. They don't got any defense. So we're gonna have to get the spiders in the mix. The thing is, do I want to go synergy as well? Not too sure. I mean, the real asset of this character is building up the main attributes, right? So what do you have? On death slows the killer by 50%. That's great, but you'd need a lot of spiders for that to be useful. I don't see building this up to be useful at all, to be honest. Spiders would be pretty useless with a, you know, a primary stat build-up. I find it fun. A human build range crit with crossbows. Yeah, that could be fun too. I think just doing beast alone is not gonna work. We're probably gonna have to like maybe do 2 different main builds at the same time. All right, so let's go and get another class. Let's see. Let's get some elves. It's just good to have elves in general because I mean synergies. What about dwarfs? Paladins? Like that could be interesting. I mean, they have the heal, right? So that does make sense. But isn't it an on death heal? Like if they die, then they heal everybody around them. That could be interesting. All right, let's go and get some armor. But how would that? It would be like a max heal, like right? Because I think it's healing percentages, so eventually it'll just max out. I'm thinking like, what would be the best character that kind of scales? I'm not sure. Running a Sandstalker and Paladin. Each Paladin dies, does a mass AoE, and fully heals the nearby units. Sandstalker. Sandstalker could be pretty insane because of the life leech perk. This game needs some angry gnomes. No, there's no angry gnomes yet, but that it does need angry gnomes. I mean, we have dwarfs, we have elves, we have humans, and beast. We need some angry gnomes for sure. Sandstalker getting 380% bonus melee damage. Oh, okay. That is pretty good, but it's just gonna be off of their core damage, right? So, what's their core damage? Is 380%. Might not be that insane if their core damage is low. Alright, so let's go ahead and get tier 2. Of course, you gave me an elven unit. Good, thank you. Let's just go, see what we can do. This may not be the best run, honestly. I can already see it being kind of weak. But this is just giving us time to think about other builds. Like, so we can strategize kind of other builds while we go into this. This one's just kind of me in control right now. Figuring it out. Let's see. Melee damage? Maybe. I'm gonna stick with wolf upgrade for now. Okay, so tier 2 units, we have wolves, of course. Demon slashers. I mean, getting more wolves would make sense. Let me get the wormlings. So now we have beast synergy going on. Great. How much health do you guys have? 9.5. I mean, crossbow guy with unlimited crit multipliers is broken. Yeah, that's very true. That's very, very true. I didn't even think about that. The crossbow unit doing crit would be doing numbers that we wouldn't even imagine. Like scaling the damage and the crit up would be pretty insane. I mean, I've had really good runs with like acolytes and the tier 5 units too, the tier 5 mages. Okay, let's see how we do here. Not too good, honestly. That's not a great run. I mean, it was okay. I guess maybe I'm being overly critical. Let's go and get some, speaking of critical, let's get some critical. Let's get some crits here. All right, so we want to get tier 3, right? Because I see a mentioning of Sandstalkers. So we probably want to get to tier 4 then. What are your stats? Demon Shaman's attacks have 17% chance to stun. Yeah, but we would have to get attack speed to be very high for that to be useful, right? Like attack speed would need to be high, and then we can pump that percentage up to 100% so they stun every single hit. That could be a really overpowered one, but they would need to be very fast and probably have high range, and then they could probably just kill everything. 50% attack speed should get you to 1 second. Demon Shamans, just keep this one in mind. This might be a good unit to use. And then plus with Beast Synergy, we would get the double attack too, right? Once in a while we'll get a double attack. So, maybe. I don't think that's how it works. Alright, let's see. Let's get in here. These guys are probably going to hit hard. They're basically Cavaliers, right? Yeah, we're dead. Okay, did you guys think of any other synergies that could be really fun? This was just like me messing around, so we'll see right now. I think wolf units are probably not the best one to go with, so let's go ahead and go new game. What unit? I mean, I would say archers could be like a machine gun build, but archers are just terrible units to begin with, right? So it would take forever for that to be effective. All right, so we only get 10 units or 10 purchases, so it could be, you know, and then of course we lose 1 unit for every tier that we increase. Elven Elites, let's do it. Oh, you're right. Has a 20% chance to parry melee attacks. And exactly, and if we get the Elven Synergy, that could be pretty insane. Okay, let's do that. Let's try it out. Let's see if we can become immortal. That's a good thing to attempt. Hello, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Were you here last week? I see you in the comments all the time, but I don't think you were, I don't know if you were here last week or not. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. How do you say your name? Is it 3 Ole? Okay, let's see. You missed it? Oh, okay, well, good to have you here this week. Yeah, I see you in the comments constantly on the channel. Okay, so we do need... Well, let's upgrade, I guess, because I clicked the wrong button. We do need Elven Archers. We're going to need to get Synergy. Yes, it is French for third eye. Well, welcome. It's good to have you. Third eye. How'd you come up with that name? Like, what did you think when you came up with it? What were you thinking? Like, what did you look up what the word would translate to or something? Let's see. Let's go with. I guess we need to keep. Let's go with some armor. And we're gonna need the next phase here. Oh, you gave me a wolf. Other fun defensive option is Elven Defenders. I think you can become immune to range attacks with them. Elven Defenders, that's true because they block range, but then you're a French Canadian. Oh, that's awesome. French Canadians are cool. And third eye in the brain, meditation and all that. Third eye. Okay, so let's get this round done. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. We're gonna need more unit buildup for sure. Like, I'm gonna have to start getting more units. Yeah, that's probably my downfall right now, is we just need enough units to make it through here. Like, I mean, there's synergies that they're at 41% chance, but the problem is range units, right? So do you think we should build an army of maybe the tier 4 elves along with the Elven Elites? Because then we put in the tier 4 elves for the range block. We have the Elven Elites for the melee block. The dodge, the parry. And then we have the synergy for like overall parry. Maybe that could like mesh together pretty well and become a little bit broken in a way. All right, so we're gonna need, we need tier 3. I can tell you that much. But let's go ahead and get this guy. Let's get the Elven Defenders. Aren't Defenders tier 2? Tier 4 is the Sentinels. Yeah, but Sentinels also block against range, right? So they're just like a more advanced version that have that AoE flame sword as well. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We gotta hold out for the next tier. I guess I need to upgrade a unit. Let's do some lifesteal. Do summon units keep the bonus from upgrades? Yes, I believe so. From what I've seen before, yes. Because I had the Elven summons before, and it seemed to carry over. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is kind of cool. I like having an Elven army. It reminds me of some kind of like fantasy universe or something, you know, having a bunch of elves. All right, so let's go ahead and get you guys. You know, melee is always good to add to the armor. Okay, so we died. I think it was either this level or the next. Not too long ago. All right, so I'm not gonna do any upgrades now. I think we're okay. We'll find out. I need to find out where I can hold off and where I don't need to, right? Yeah, we're fine. So really getting these guys built up seems to be very beneficial. See, Elven Defenders take 40% less damage from range attacks. Yeah, but they don't, you know, it's just range. It's we have a weakness on both of them. So I feel like together they could become very powerful. Let's do this thing. What is this unit? I haven't been here in forever. Bandit Leader, Spearman, and Bandit Mage. Why does the forest seem so foreign to me? It's crazy. All right, so we have the horses. Let's go ahead and get us some more elves in this mix. Should we get human synergy too for armor piercing? Or nah, it doesn't matter. All right, let's go. I know Cavaliers would be insane. I think I did Cavaliers when I won before this character. It's just because it's a given that Cavaliers are amazing with melee armor, right? All right, so now the question is, should I start upgrading my stats or should I continue? You not playing Gareth, it seems foreign for real, right? I've been playing Gareth for so long. I mean, I would do a spin-off from Gareth and play as that other mage for a minute, but yeah, it's nice not to have to play as Gareth. And you know what? I might count that one victory with Gareth on Impossible the overall victory, because I need a break from him, man. I was going crazy. Just as a unicorn, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I lost again. Like, I'll be over here recording, like, oh my god. One thing I noticed is, except Desert, the other two scenarios are randomized, so no info gathering. True. That's true. Okay. Yeah, some of these stages you don't get anything, by the way. Like I like Impossible, of course. You don't get like anything. The in-game, you get no stats then. All right. Do I hold out for tier 4 or do I upgrade? I think I'm gonna upgrade probably. I say that and then I just do it. Silly me. All right. We don't need armor. We need. Why are you just giving me Elven Elite, man? 62%. Give me. Why am I doing this, by the way? Let me just. There we go. Jeez. Okay, let's go again. I need the other character. There we go. Thank you. So, Elven Defenders take 51% reduced damage from ranged attacks. In Arctic, I noticed that you can pay for change the enemies. Right, yeah. I didn't realize that was Arctic only. I have never used that function before. Has anybody actually done that? Like, wait, I did use it one time, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I think maybe just having an Elven army overall could be really fun. There is a cat trying to get into this room. He's going crazy. I think he's got a mouse. I mean, not info from enemies, but if you die, you can't strategize how to pass levels. Right. That makes sense. Because it'll be different the next time. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some more Elven Defender. Alright, so we should probably get them both to like 100%. Right? And we should get the synergy built up for sure. So I probably... Oh. Orc Raider. And Bandit Mage. Interesting. So we have range and we do have melee as well. Okay. You know what spell would do really well? Teleport. I'm doing it. I'm doing teleport. Where is it? Come on, give me teleport. Don't do this to me. Don't make me go through. You're gonna make me burn through all my money? Teleport. Alright. Why did my game like lock up for a second? It's funny. Okay, let's go. I want to teleport so I can take out these guys. I'm gonna use... Which one of you are the hardest hitting? Elven Defenders. Alright. Look at that. We're dead. Yay! I was acting like it was so epic to get teleport. And we died. Alright. I'm sorry, that was funny. This is supposed to be overpowered builds and it's failing. Yeah, it's definitely randomized. It's very different than Desert. Desert, I can probably predict it, right? And we know what's coming. Alright. So, new strategy. I like more summon than teleport. Like Gareth summon. Gareth summon, I almost had a win with this summon. Nice work on that last Gareth run, mate. Just finished that video. Oh, welcome, Damien. Good to see you again. Thank you. Yeah, that was tough, man. The developer even commented on that video and said like he was holding his breath for that when I was so clutch at the end, you know? He had like no health, but I was able to take out the damaging mages. Do you think summon build would work where you massively upgrade units and be able to summon them infinitely? No. Only because we do lose something very important when we're not Gareth. We can't add units to the summon. So I feel like we're eventually going to be overrun. Like, I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. I feel like it could be bad. Okay, so this is what I want to do. We need somebody that hits very hard. Probably a tier 5 unit of some kind. Maybe the Demon Destroyer. And we can upgrade them like crazy. Why did I just do that? I meant to buy a unit. Okay. I need to look at the Demon Destroyer. We need to get to tier 5. Like, no matter what, we need to get to tier 5, and then we could base everything off of that. Please try the crossbow tier 3 sometime. Why don't we just do it now, actually? Let me see. Crossbow is human, right? Only buff for summons. Yeah, the ability to add more is a Gareth only thing. I've tried it with other characters. I don't know how the demon skeletons work. Demon skeletons are fun with the necromancer. That was like a blast, honestly. That was a real fun build. Okay, so let's do... By the way, if you want to see any specific builds, let me know. I mean, I'm sure you guys have tried a lot of different builds too. But whatever you want to see us do together here. We're going to do the crossbow units. So let me go ahead and upgrade. We're going to buy... Well, I can't buy now, but we're going to get to tier 3. I'm going to keep upgrading. I need to add human units. So probably tier 1 human units. We're dead. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not. Crossbows have an insane range. Yeah, I've done a build already, like a video of only crossbow units, and it worked pretty good. Okay, so we need to focus on. Well, none of this matters because they're crossbow units, right? So, I need to get me a archer. Okay, there we go. Thank you. That way I can start doing range builds. So we're gonna go range. All right. I did that only so I can have that perk to be able to upgrade my range abilities. Okay, and we're not gonna be able to afford that for a while, but I do need more units. So I'm gonna get swordsman. I already have swordsman. I'm going to get blacksmiths, and let's go. I'm trying to fill the map right now because we are seriously lacking in units. We need more units, and then we need to have our specialty units, which is going to be crossbow unit, right? In this case. All right, so we're going to go attack speed. They have insane range. I'm mostly lurking, almost done with this 9-page essay though. I hope you finish it soon because 9-page essays are no fun. Any essay is not fun, right? Right? They're pretty bad. Okay. Let's just run with this. It's odd seeing the different units and landscape. It's been a while, right? I haven't played a forest map in like, I don't know, 25 videos or something. Some kind of crazy number of videos. Like having the green map is pretty crazy. I think the last time I did a different map was the snow biome, and I did it with a necromancer, I think. It's been so long I don't even remember. All right, let's go ahead and get that tier upgrade there. We can now buy the coveted marksman, and we now have a human synergy as well. So we have the character that we want to upgrade. Let's do this. Hopefully, oh, they have, these spear dudes are crazy. Look at that. Those guys are just insane. All right, so let's get some damage. Oh, critical chance. So let's look at the stats here. So we do 16 damage. All right. We have 10% chance, extra crit chance, and critical hits deal 2.6 normal damage instead of 2. Okay, so we need to get that critical hit chance to 100. So we have a lot of upgrades to do. I also want to get human synergy if possible, but this tier is fine. Let's actually focus on getting an elven synergy. Wait, there's no point, is there? No, there's no point. All right, marksman, here we go. So you get a 0.2 multiplier? Wait, but that means the 10% critical chance can't be upgraded. It just does part of the multiplier. Okay, the damage multiplier. Interesting, interesting. So we'll just get that, we'll get the critical damage like insane, and then that 10% chance should be enough. All right, marksman. Marksman doesn't get more crit, he gets critical damage, also overpowered. Okay. Well, we're gonna make him insane. We're gonna get that crit up. Crit damage is gonna be crazy. We're getting the crit damage itself up. We're getting the crit up. Let's see, how are we doing? 3.2. 3.2x. It's critical. It's the critical upgrade plus 10% and do more damage. Well, let's see how insane they're gonna be. You know, I could also get this summon, the summon ability to get range units and get a bunch more of these dudes. If I wanted to, I could do that. I could. But we do need to buy more. We don't have enough units. We can only have 10 of each, right? So we have 3. We purchased 3 of them. So we can basically multiply this by like another 3. So we could probably get a good like 50 of these units before we start hitting a cap. Get crit chance, broski. They'll one-shot. Okay. I'll get crit chance. We're gonna need some tanks though. We're still gonna need some kind of tank power. Crit chance probably like speed, I'm imagining. All right, so I guess priority is gonna be crit chance then right now. Get that to 100%. Well, 14. So we're at 9 now. I mean, they're already one-shotting pretty much. The thing is, we need more speed. We need them to be a lot faster. Oh, we might die. There's a chance we lose. Come on. Come on, 1 unit. Oh my god. Dude. That's insane. Alright, alright. Good job. Alright, so we have 2 elven units. We need to get the tier 2 one, which is you. So now we have a synergy for that, right? So what I might want to get is a synergy for the crossbow units, to have like the elven benefit too. What? Oh, I was down to 1 crossbow unit. That's what happened, and I was lucky and got the shot first. I might need to get some blacksmiths so that way I can have more like frontline. I need more units. Is the thing. I mean, I can get crossbow units all day, but I need like more units and more speed. Let's go with speed for now. We just need a lot more speed, and let's see how this pans out. Cavaliers would be a great frontline defense, I'm just saying, especially if we're human. Okay, come on, guys. I'm gonna upgrade to tier 4 and get Cavaliers next, I think. The thing is, though, we're kind of cutting it close. I'm from Europe, so that seems a bit redundant. We either have it or we never will. It's an argument essay about schools needs. School needs stronger, specialized, inclusive programs for neurodivergent children. I see. We either have it or we never will. Alright, let's do more speed, and let's just go ahead and go with that. Let's see if we can survive or not. I really need tier 3. Or 4, rather. Tier 4. Is it 3? Why didn't I... Wait, the Cavalier... I have access to the Cavaliers. This is my fault. We're dead. I wasn't thinking. I actually had Cavaliers the entire time. We're going to do that again. We're going to roll that one back. Alright. That was totally my mistake. Alright, so we're gonna buy... First of all, we need archers. That's the very first thing we need. Let's go. We got 2 Cavaliers. So we're gonna do crossbow units and we're gonna do Cavaliers. That's gonna be our specialty, really. Attack speed. Let's go ahead and switch this over to range units. Thank you. Next one. And let's go. So we have a... Am I gonna die again? Yeah. Sweet. Good luck on the essay, Unicorn Trekkie. As for the game, maybe focusing on melee first and then range damage is better. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. It's so different every single time you hit start or reset. Let's go and get some melee armor. Okay, so let's get some blacksmiths. Probably not anyone's favorite unit, but you know, the good thing about blacksmiths is they are tanky. They do stun for being low in. I think so. Need the front line first. Okay. Let's do it. Damage. Let's get this one. This is looking much better for the front line. Still not perfect, but it works. I mean, we're only on stage 3, right? It should be doable. We need to get those Cavaliers up ASAP, I think. Oh, critical chance. Okay. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get us some soldiers. Okay, that works. And let's go. That wolf just kind of stood there and took it. Like, took all the axes that were being thrown at him. Am I gonna die again? Are you serious? So you get... Okay, almost. And try to make it tier 3 if you want to get the crossbow. I will try. Let's see. Range. Let's go to tier 3. They made it a law in the US, but states are so basic about it. Let's go. Okay, hopefully we can get these guys down because we just hit tier 3, right? We just need to start buying units. We need to start buying upgrades, and we're good. And we're dead. Forest and Winter is too hard for me. Randomized maps are so annoying. Right. Agreed. Let's go. I'm doing crossbow units. Why? Because we're trying to upgrade range. So we're gonna start from the beginning. Crossbow units. Let's go. And then we're gonna go tier 2. Not yet. We need blacksmith. Need to get the blacksmith in the front. Okay, this is way more predictable. We could do this. Like, I want to make overpowered build, so, you know. Hear me out. What if we went for imps? What? The imps that will hurt. Whoa, wait a minute. Nikita. That's a good thought. Stick with that one. Okay. We're gonna do this first, right? We already set off for a critical hit run. We're gonna do this one first. But I like where you're going with that. If we can increase that damage to like a ton, then they're just gonna one-hit everything. I think the highest HP bad guy, so to speak, is what, like 3,000? 2 or 3,000? I think it's the summoners. The summoners have like tons of HP, but it's doable. It's a good idea. Oh yeah, there is no cap on upgrades for this guy, right? Exactly, no cap. We could just go and go and go. You know what's funny? The first time I played this character, 0 struggle. Just immediately overpowered. But now it's like, because I was trying on the forest, struggling just a little bit. So we have range units. Can't get this yet. We need... There's no human units in this, so we're going to go ahead and get the elven unit. Let's go. So I'm upgrading my range, only my range stuff, from the very beginning, if you noticed. Alright, here we are. We just unlocked tier 3. We now have an elven synergy. You need to get back there. What are you doing? Bro. Tier 3. We can afford 1 unit. We're getting the horses. Let's go. Horses are going to be very powerful with a lot of armor. I love Cavaliers. They're probably my favorite unit of all time in this game. Cavaliers are amazing. If you're doing unit armor build, they pretty much become insane. All right. So now we're going to buy none other than the marksman. We're going to buy multiple marksmen like right away. Okay. And we're going to upgrade our unit damage for now. Look at that. Look at that. Their damage is just destroying those dudes. 300 plus armor. No wonder you love them. Right? Right? It's pretty insane. I think in that video it was like 300 armor. It was insane. Like nothing could kill any of them. All right, let's go attack speed. And right, it was like, what? This is so broken. And you know what's funny is the developer buffed the character. Not nerfed it after that video. It was buffed. Like, really? It wasn't strong enough, was it? Perfect. At least for the desert, it's an easy win on Impossible for desert, in my opinion. Like, look at this. We're already doing way better. It's the non-randomness of it is way better. All right, so I kind of want to hit the cap of units. It's kind of my goal, right? So we have 4. So we're getting close to the cap. I want to get as many as I can, and then I'm gonna start scaling up the damage. Or at least scale up the damage before things get crazy, probably. Speed the damage, make it crazy. Critical chance. Let's go ahead and hit more of that. Boop, boop. Let's go. All right. Range. Now we're going damage, baby. Okay, these guys can be tough, but I don't think so. Not for our characters. I don't even care about the Cavaliers anymore. Let's just kill them before they can get on our screen, right? All right, so we're at 27 marksmen. I think we're almost at cap. We just hit cap, didn't we? We have all the marksmen we could possibly get because we can only have 10 purchases of marksmen. Now is when we build our character. But just make sure. I just want to make sure. Yep. All right, cool. Okay, marksman, you're going to be insane now, okay? Let's go ahead and get your damage and speed up. Crit up. You guys want to see overpowered? We're doing it. We're going to do this thing so crazy. So I'm going to get the speed like crazy. Because we need to be able to shoot fast. And then we're going to get all that crit. By the way, for these overpowered builds, I'm probably not going to store up any money. Only because there's no point. We're just going to be insanely powerful no matter what. I don't see much point to earning interest. Maybe an endgame if we get to endgame. Look at that. That's crazy. All right. Do you think, just a theory, do any of you think we should add in beast synergy? Essentially, like maybe not yet, but in the future, add in like a beast synergy. Let's go and get more damage. Let's get more attack speed. 14 times 7 equals 98 plus 10% is a 100% critical. Wow. I want to get this attack speed to like 1 second. And also, while we're at it, we might as well fill our map with regular archers too. Like once we get all of our upgrades up for these dudes. Not yet, archers, not yet. Okay, we're going to get this thing all the way. One more critical chance. All right, critical chance is maxed. So we are overpowered. We're going to be one-shotting like... Oh, great. This is a great test of our power. This is fantastic. I can't wait. All right, so they have 1,265.6 for whatever reason. Let's go. Oh my god. 2 in the range? Okay. Alright, 2 in the range. Let's do it. That's crazy, dude. Alright, so we're gonna get... What we're gonna do is get attack speed to 10. We're gonna get damage to 10, and then I'm just gonna do everything else in their ability. Wow. Having that attack speed increased is also really helpful. Alright, so we're gonna get them to 10. 10, 10. Once we get that damage increased to 10, then things are probably gonna get kind of crazy. I mean, damage is 10%, right? What is our... Is it even worthwhile? Yeah, it is. 25.6. One more into range for infinite range. Okay. Let's do it. So we have 23.1 range, so we're basically not moving. I hate this number so much. I absolutely hate this number. And they have armor piercing of the human synergy, right? Well, they have a base level of it. All right. Yeah, we got to get... Sorry, dude. You got to be upgraded again. What? That's horrible. Stop. Stop with the number. Now, basically, we're just killing everything like crazy. If we had attack speed real low... Oh, we might actually die, though. That could have worked if we had more defensive units. It was a good theory. We just needed a good defensive front line. Yeah. So, theory 2. Number talk. Yeah. We're going with theory 2. We're doing the imps. Not you! What? Okay. We're going to switch to melee units, and we're going with demon imps. This is going to be insane, probably. And what if we also had max level synergy for demons? That could be interesting, right? I mean, lifesteal could be all right. No, we don't want them to have lifesteal. We want them to die. We want... Yeah, I don't want any of these. I want... Okay, Elven Archer, I guess. I want them to die. That's the whole purpose of an imp. Oh, you're not going to give me any imp in your thingies. You know what? I'm going to do something crazy. Give me imp. Bro. Are you for real? There's no way. Can we not upgrade the imp? Okay, I'm just gonna spam this. It doesn't matter at this point. I just want to know, can we not upgrade the imp? I am almost there, level 22, impossible with this desert. I don't see a single imp upgrade. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through all my money because I don't care anymore. We gotta see if we can or not. Yeah, there's no way, dude. All right, here, we're gonna take this. What we're gonna do then is let's run with it. I'm gonna reset. And I'm gonna get a different demon. Okay, let's get a different demon to start with. Let's go ahead and get you, Demon Commander. 3 Demon Commanders, dang. Okay. life still, I guess. Let's see. Tier 1, Demon Imp. No way. We can't upgrade the Demon Imp. Alright, so let's try a different theory, right? I mean, that's not gonna work. Dang. I was hoping for that one. It sounded pretty crazy. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Are there upgrades like non-existent or banned on this hero? That's what it sounds like. Maybe it's too overkill. Like, what is their upgrade exactly? See, on death, deals 30 damage to the killer, melee only. Okay, so they have a disadvantage. It's melee only, so we essentially would still die. Because range units we wouldn't be able to take down. I mean, it would have to be a lot of these guys. And then we have only 10 upgrades, so it would be maxed at 50, right? 5 times 10, 50. So we would still lose. We would have to have like a support. It does say upgrades most units abilities. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't work as a range. I remember that at max level he'll do 75 damage. Yeah, maybe it changed. Maybe something got messed up there. Okay. So we have to do a different theory here because this is not going to work. So let's look at this. I'm good. Yeah, I think a ghost. Thank you. All right, so let's look at some numbers here. We have blacksmith. Attacks have 25% chance to stun for 1 second. That could be insane. Okay, and then we have swordsman, plus 25% damage every second attack. Let's try blacksmith. Acolyte, tier 4 with fireballs could also be fun. It could be because they do crit, right? They do some crazy crit. Okay, so I'm thinking bunch of blacksmiths and just leveling up their stun ability like crazy, right? Let's see what their upgrades look like. I'm gonna get rid of everything else just because I want to look at blacksmiths. Okay, upgrade units. Blacksmith, their stun lasts 0.4 seconds longer. Okay, so overall they have a 25% chance to stun and it will last for a longer time. So we can essentially stun for an unlimited time. And then we can have archers take out all the units. What do you guys think? Let's try a tier 1 build of just blacksmiths and archers. But first, blacksmiths. It's just an idea. If the dev sees this, please, for the love of God, let me have explosive imps. My explosive imps. Please. Explosive imps. Well, I think the 20 unit limit might stop the strat. Maybe. Maybe. It's 50, right? It would be a 50 units. Let's see. Let's go with lifesteal. We're gonna do. Okay. Stun them all. The only problem is they're kind of weak. That's the downside of this. But now let's elevate this theory because we're dead. There is a range unit that stuns enemies. What is that range unit? Trying to think what it would be. I know the demon shaman. So if we were to max the demon shaman's ability and lower the attack speed like crazy, could we essentially break the game? Just an idea. We're gonna have to build up our attack speed for range units like immediately. If you can upgrade them. Oh no, Nikita's so mad. Okay, let's go here and let's continue. I think we can get past this, hopefully. Okay, we're good. Let's see, armor, damage. We want attack speed, right? Attack speed's gonna be priority 1 for this build. And Demon Shaman is what, tier 3 or 4? Let's go. The unit limit, you have to choose one of each tier. Fan can upgrade most units, special upgrades infinitely, but each unit can max be bought 10 times. You start with triple your chosen units. I mean, it's just, you can only buy it 10 times, right? That's the only limit. So I guess that would kind of, for a unit at that tier, it would be kind of a drag. That's right. But we can have some, we can just, I don't know. I think if we had all the synergies, we could essentially just break the game too. Like if we had a little bit of every unit. Let's just do that. Let's just go crazy. Let's go insane, all right? Let's just buy some of everything and see how it pans out. What do the other tier 2 demons do? So we have, I think, the one with the dagger, the claws to crits, right? A tier limit, only unit limit. So tier 1 is 50, tier 2 is 30, etc. Right. Yeah, because we do lose some of the units that come out. So yeah, we should just make an army. Alright, so Demon Breakers attacks deal 50% cleave damage to nearby units. Yeah, but for the 12 damage, it's not that crazy, right? We'd have to increase the damage too, which adds another factor to our upgrade. Then we have Wormlings. Wormlings are pretty fun. Splash damage is pretty crazy. Wolves, they get health back. Alright, so I need spiders from tier 1. There we go. And we need you guys. There we go. Alright, so I'm just getting some of everything. We can figure it out from there, right? Because I figure if we have one of every unit, we can look through every unit and figure out what we would want to do in that case. Alright, so let's go and get some range. So now we have... Did we get Demon Slashers yet? Nope. But now we have them. Okay, now we just... What else do we need from this tier? Elven units. Okay, so Elven Defenders take 40%. We already tried them. It didn't really work out. Demon Slashers gains 80% more damage from the melee damage upgrade. Now, here's the thing that's interesting. Our upgrade units tab is always 20 gold. Right? It's always 20 gold. We can upgrade our units a million times and it will always be 20 gold. So, if we increase our damage, this can get pretty crazy. Yeah, that actually, Demon Slashers is very potential. Like, very big potential. But then the thing is, we're going to be picked off by archers, right? So we need to have support for these guys, or have like a lot of armor. Really, it just seems like the armor units are the best. If you're able, if you're able to upgrade them. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go. Let's see. Let me guess. The best strategy for this character is just to buy everything and then just upgrade the highest damage ones. Pretty much. All right. Can't do it yet. Let's keep going. That's kind of what I did in that video, wasn't it? I just bought everything and then I just found one that I liked the most. and went crazy with it. Okay, here we go. Tier 3. All right, Demon Shamans, Tier 3. Okay, so we already have a commander. Let's go and get the marksman. Let's get Demon Shaman. So, Demon Shaman's attacks have 17% chance to stun for 1 second. So it's essentially the same as the blacksmith, right? Except for its range. But it's pretty much the same. The only problem is now getting to be able to get to upgrade it is going to be insane. Because there's so many other units. It'll be very crazy to be able to get to the Demon Shaman. But look at the chaos though. We're already overwhelming these enemies with just having numbers. Alright, attack speed. But I feel like we can build any unit into a god. Because it only costs 20. Like, straight up, any unit can become a god. Right? I mean, that's what I think. Look, we have all the synergies. I mean, we could do this. Or we could just go all the way to tier 5 and then look through everything one at a time and figure out what we want to do as a dominant unit. Like, because we have a baseline for everybody, right? Okay, let's go again. These guys don't have a chance. I don't know if this is the same as blacksmiths. I never upgrade shamans to see if stun percent or durations. True, we don't know for a fact yet. I mean, let's see if we can even get a shaman upgrade in here. I doubt it. Demon Commander is going to pop up every time because that's like the most powerful of the units I have. Both of those. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a shaman. We're not getting an upgrade anytime soon anyway, so let's just keep going. All right, let's get some armor for our units. Get that tier 4. Now we have you, Sandstalkers. We've discussed Sandstalkers a few times. Benefits 80% more from lifesteal and 80% more from melee damage upgrade. So they're also a damage upgrade, same as the tier 2, right? What is it to very demons? 110 health, 70.8 damage. Actually, 70.8 damage is pretty good. And then if we get 80% more from damage upgrades. You guys want to do a Sandstalker build? Sandstalker build could be insane. So, for Sandstalker, Stalkers have been insane. Easily get 100% of their HP each hit, and mine have gotten that. That's a lot, 1,200 by wave 30. I mean, we already have like basically the foundation to do whatever we want really in this run. So we could essentially do a Sandstalker build. The only problem is we're limited. We'd get only 20, right? No, we'd only get 10. That's the problem with Sandstalkers. We get like limited, severely limited. Yeah. Okay, well that's unfortunate. That's the only problem is the most powerful units, you're just gonna get a lot less of those units. Alright, so let's go with some more armor. I keep getting armor, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's get Elven Sentinels. Let's look at this real quick. Take 45% reduced damage from ranged attacks. Also has 15% chance when attacking to cast Flame Strike. That deals 28% of the Sentinel's max health. So, pumping up health from the very beginning, and then you unlock Sentinel. That could be insane too. Since health scales quicker, you start with more of a health pool. 15% chance, and we can, or 28% chance, we can increase the chance, right? It's not as OP as I thought. Has 20% chance to stun the attacker for 1.5 seconds when being damaged. Golems are insane. Golems are insane. Basically, everything will just stun itself constantly by hitting a golem. And then look at their damage, their armor too. And I've been building up armor, so it does make sense. All right, then over here we have acolytes. 12% chance on attack to cast a fire burst on a random unit that deals 50% of attack damage. I mean, that's not that great, honestly. It's okay, but I think golems could be insane. Stuns on attack. So golems and the demon sentinel. That could be interesting. Okay, and see if it... I wish I can just target you as the upgrade only. But it's gonna try to... Why is my phone going off? Alright. Give me sentinel. I mean, give me... Not sentinel. Alright, it doesn't want to. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the armor right now. I want another one. I want another, like, unit. We can go with paladins, too. On death heals nearby allied units by 50% of the paladin's max health. And buff their damage by 15%. So again, this would be a health build too. Like, the higher the health is, then the more you can heal everybody on your death. I don't like the idea of something having to die in order to use this function. Just get stunned, brother. It stuns everything. If you can upgrade the chance on an acolyte, one crazy. That one crazy. It could be chaos from my memory. Yeah, I've done that before. The critical chance, getting the critical chance high, and then... But I had a lot of acolytes too, which were kind of limited here. That's why I'm like, I don't know, man. The thing about the paladins is they do hit pretty decent. Like, that's a decent hit. But for the golems to just constantly stun everything is also fun. I'm laughing because you can hear the healing animation happen when a paladin dies, and it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, they're dead. Oops. Oops, sorry, man. You're dead. GG. Okay. So what else do I need? Elf Sentinel? Yep. And I think I have all the tier 4. Let's go again. This is just archers. We should be fine. Should be. This guy's up here just meditating, thinking he's helpful. While we're over here doing all the work. He's just chilling, man. Alright. So, we have some... What is happening? Oh, my phone's going crazy. Okay. We want to get tier 5, right? Essentially. Because we want to get all the synergies. I'm missing a synergy, by the way. I'm missing a human. That sounds very funny in context, doesn't it? I'm missing an acolyte. Boom. Synergy, baby. I'm gonna lurk, play Arc Raiders, have fun in the stream. Oh, yeah, no problem. See you later. Good to see you, Bright. Good to see you, first of all. And second of all, hope you have fun playing Arc Raiders. I heard it's pretty cool. Dude, he has the hardest fight. He has to sit in the desert and sunburn while being bald. Yeah, who wants to... Does anybody have a hat for this poor guy? You make a good point. Does somebody have a hat? He needs a hat. All these units and nobody... Wait, nobody is wearing a hat, are they? They're all wearing like helmets. Could we have a... Developer, could we have a unit with a fancy hat? Like a cowboy hat or something, right? Or a baseball cap. Nobody's got anything cool like that. They just have armor. What's cool about armor? All right. Let's go with. Should I give some more units? He needs an umbrella and a sandwich. Yeah, he does. He sure does. Let's go. These are armored units, so I bought some more crossbow units to help penetrate their armor, if that makes sense. Boop. Petition to give Fayin a bucket hat. Right? A sand bucket hat. Let's get some more range. We are at max tier, baby. Max tier. Now we just need you. Yes. Elven synergy. Let's go. All right. High Elves has a 15% chance on attack to cast a fireball that passes through all the enemies. Deals 50% of the High Elf's damage, which is 50. That's a pretty high hitting, pretty heavy damaging attack. And it's very fast. Let's look at you. Moonriders. A sandwich bomb. Why did I read it that way, Bri? A sandwich sounds bomb right now. Right, it does. It does. Like a sub sandwich? Those are pretty good. Or like a pulled pork burger or something. I don't know. Anyway, instead of making you guys hungry, I'm going to read this. Melee unit that has 5 range. Glaives bounce 1 time to nearby units, losing 50% damage. What is your upgrade? Is your upgrade more bounces? Sandwich bomb. You just eat the sandwich and you blow up. That would be insane. All right, let's go. I'm sure the Moonrider has a really cool. He have 2. And we are good. So if you guys ever want to know how to win with Fan, just buy everything. Buy all the units, I guess. Tier 5 has 2 different upgrades. Oh, I see. That's right. Okay, let's go ahead and buy some tier 5 units. So we have Demon Destroyer. Let's go and read your description. Deal 6% of the Destroyer's current health to the attackers. Listen, this game just wants you to build your health. That's it. It just wants you to be healthy. They want you to eat your vegetables and your salad and your carrots. And do some exercises. Also has 16% chance to smash that like button when attacking. Stunning enemies for 1.5 seconds. He ate his salad. Look at him. Wow. Vitamin C upgrade. Okay, smash the ground when attacking. So he has an AoE stun, which is really cool. Like an AoE stun sounds pretty amazing, honestly. Alright, then we have Lycan. Gotta Lycan the Lycan. I've said that joke every single video I ever had the Lycan in, ever. You can fact check that. When a Lycan kills an enemy, it becomes a wolf that fights for you. Lycans also gain 90% more from the melee attack speed upgrade. So they attack super fast, and they have a good chance to make, and they hit pretty hard, and they have a good chance to make an enemy into a wolf. Lycan's probably one of my favorite of all time. Lycans got buffed. Let's see what their upgrades look like, if we can. Okay, so we have Demon Commander, Critical, we have you. Show me the Lycan. Show me the Lycan. It's gonna be so hard to upgrade units right now. But once we start upgrading one, I think they go to like the top of our selection. Oh, it's gonna be real hard to upgrade. I don't think we're gonna be able to right now. Wow. Looks like a lot don't have the upgrade. Disable melee. Oh, you're right. Okay, let me just get some armor. I'll do that later. Disable melee or range upgrades. I'm gonna do melee because I want the lichen, and the lichen is a melee unit. Let's go. So I have all synergies, by the way. Their buff is getting more from attack speed, right? So we need to bump up attack speed, and we need to bump up their unit ability, and we need more. Also, I've seen some skeletons fighting. It's pretty awesome. Attack speed. All right. I need an archmage, actually. Cast magic projectiles that switch target if the current target dies. Has a 10% chance to create an additional projectile while attacking. It used to be 60%, now I think it's 90. That's 90. Random thought. Is it only showing upgrades to the first 2 units in your army setup? Is it? Let me see. You might be right. No. No, it's just randomizing it like crazy. It's being a jerk. I don't know why, man. I might need to get rid of those units or something eventually. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll just keep working on the attack speed and stuff. Maybe it's random 2 units each time you play. Maybe. Yeah, it turned range off. That's right. But I think because it's unit upgrades, it's different. Lichen! Make your lichens have a higher chance to create another wolf. Or make the lichens benefit more from attack speed. Oh, wow. Have 25% chance to create another wolf. So we need to get this to... Wait. If I get this to like 500%, then I can create 5 wolves with 1 lichen, right? I can make this insane. And then I just keep, maybe I go like 10 here, I go 5 here. And then just get them to be super, super fast and shoot out wolves like crazy. I think we know what we're gonna do. Oh, now see, they're in the top now because I upgraded them 1 time. Okay, good. All right, that's what I wanted. Stay up top. We're going wolves, baby. Let's do 5 first, and we're gonna get the other one to like 2. This is awesome. All right, what's my percentages at? 125% chance to create another wolf. Need to fill the screen with lichens. Well, as many as I can, at least. Look at the wolf army. He just spawned out 3 wolves to look like. And then if I increase the wolf's percentage to heal with... Look at all these wolves from 2 lichens. That's insane. All right, we're going to get a bunch of lichens. Let's go. I think we might have a strategy here. Look at all those wolves that just popped out of nowhere. That's pretty insane. All right, how high should we go? Do you think we should go until the game just breaks? Where are we at now? We're at 250% chance. We need to get to what? 10? I mean, my speed's pretty good right now. Oh, and now is where we have a disadvantage because they can't kill these guys that easy. Get some attack speed. Okay. Yeah, we're at a massive disadvantage here. And case in point with attack speed. The one crossbow unit on the top left. That's funny. Okay. Enough messing around. You guys want to win? Who wants a victory? Wait. Okay. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Just chilling here. Hold on. How y'all doing, by the way? How's everybody doing? Since we have a little time here. How is it going? By God, no more armor, man. I dreamt about armor. Hey, did you want to win or not? Honestly, I was gonna make a win happen with armor. I'm sorry, that's funny. That's a funny comment to me. Okay, fine. We'll do no more armor. I was about to go cavalier. Fine. That's so funny. I had a nightmare about armor. Dude, we saw how many units are good with more max HP. You're right. You are correct. That does make good sense. Okay. But we still need to build up like something here. I don't want to go overboard with the army. I say that after having 4 different unit types. So that's very true. And I'm wondering which unit we would want. Which one would we want? I mean, Demon also factors in with that. I still want to see a marksman win. I think it's possible. It might be. Yeah, it might just be. But I think they're gonna need support. I mean, crossbow units will definitely need like a cavalier front line, pure swordsman. What's up, Anthony? How's it going? Pure swordsman, huh? Wow. Maybe I would have to build up their power like crazy. Okay, next round, pure swordsman for sure. We're gonna lock that one in next round. That would be pretty insane, honestly. Let's go ahead and get. You get more from attack upgrades. So we have so many units that benefit from the health increase, right? I'm just trying to figure out which one would do the best with it. Here, let's just take that then. Boom. So with swordsmen, I gotta think about their upgrade. Their upgrade is they benefit with obviously their second attack, they do more damage, right? But how does that scale? Let's do melee damage. Oh, I should have did attack health. I should have did health. All right, next one. Okay, so we got crossbow unit. Let me look at the units here. We got cavaliers, of course. I could easily get a win with them, but it's okay. Or a pure stun with blacksmith and shaman. We got marksman here. The only problem with the blacksmith is range units. But yeah, shaman could be interesting. It could be a golem. Yeah, dude, like all stun units, you mean? That could be fun. Okay, so shaman here is a stun unit. Let's go ahead and take this stun unit. Let's go. Like having all the stun units and just upgrading their abilities. That could be pretty interesting. I mean, you could go for cavalier early game so that you can go into late game. True. Right, so let's get some more of these guys. You're right. It's problem with blacksmith. It only increases duration, not stun percent chance. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that's true too. But if they have other units stunning with them, it might be doable. Max health. Almost there. Almost there. This... I think the ultimate unit for stun would be the Demon Destroyer. The AoE stun. Exactly. Demon Destroyer, AoE stun. And it's based on health percentage, right? So we'd have to keep building up our health percentage. And then this one, yeah, see, 0.5 second stun. So it just adds more duration too. So there's a weak point there. They also just add more duration. Clear this thing up. Clear this puppy. Alright, let's go with more health. Let's get the next tier. We have Golem. We have Golem. It has 20% chance to stun for the attacker. Okay. That's always good. And where's the other one? There's another one that benefits from the Sentinel's max health right here. So we need to go with some Sentinel too. So Sentinel has a max health. They have 195, but they also have that percentage, right? Need to find the unit that increases stun chance. So take 45% reduced damage from range attacks. So automatically get 45% reduction from range. So half range damage almost. Also has 15% chance when attacking to cast Flame Strike. That does 28% of the max health. So if we increase the flame chance of this unit, then our max health's 195, right? So what's 28% of 195? I'm not. If anyone wants to do the math. Look at that. They just kind of like melted everything though. About 50, okay. But we can increase our health though, and make that much more crazy, right? So let's see. Make your sentinels have more reduced damage versus ranged, or have higher chance to cast Flame Strike. So let's see. Sentinels have plus 5% chance to cast Flame Strike. So if you scale your health and you increase the percent chance, then you're consistently casting a Flame Strike like every attack, right? Get them tanky first. We're gonna have to do tanky with a little bit of armor. No, they're good on armor. 16's not bad. And then a bunch of health. So 195 is nowhere near enough. We need to get them to a pretty massive health upgrade. 10%, 10%. So 221. What is it per thing? So 221, and let's go and grab this. 234. So they're only getting like 13. We would have to get them to like 300 or something to be doing a decent hit. I always forget to do that. But this could ultimately be a powerful unit. I mean, 247, and what's 28% of that? Let's go. They're hitting pretty hard. But sure, increasing the HP of your others as well. That's true. Everybody's getting HP increase. Alright, so we would need more Flame Strike, more percentage. So now what are we doing? 25% chance. Should we try to get that to 100% chance? Just Flame Strike every single hit. Then we're constantly doing, instead of this, we're constantly doing whatever 28% of that is. And we get that reduced damage from range. So they're just pretty much Gareth, but like with a nice cleave fire. Okay, let's get a couple more of these guys. They're pretty good. They're pretty cool. 5%. So now we're at 30. So we need to do, what would be 100? So what, 70 divided by 5? So what, 35 upgrade? No. It's a lot of upgrades for sure. the sound way. All right, so 14. So we need 14 more of the character upgrades. 5%. Right, so we're doing 35% chance. Let's get to 50% chance and see how powerful it is. Like, it's already just melting those dudes. Look at that. Now, if I were to increase the armor along with it, that's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna get them a lot higher. Let's get them to a much bigger percentage. They're good all-rounders, but very good against range, right? And then I can increase the range to 100%, right? You can have 20 of them. Okay, that could be really nice. So yeah, I can get the range to 100%. Now we're at 50%, so I'll focus on range a little bit and getting more units. All right, let's get 8%. 8%. Okay, so that's gonna go a lot quicker. 53% against range now. Let's go. Like, build their core stats a bit, and then I'm gonna pump a lot of health. The third eye is correct. You're gonna need more units soon. Okay. I mean, they're doing pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Life still could be a good one for them too, as well. Let's go and start pumping these units out. And here we go. More range reduction. 61% reduction for range. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing for the range reduction, huh? Wow, they just become insane. All right, we're gonna get that range. I think I need like 5 into range. And one more. Let's see. So 7%, so we need like 3 more upgrades. In 5 upgrades, I'll have 101% range reduction. Okay. What? We maxed it. So this scaling system, this build is kind of... What happened? I thought this was supposed to be a more, like, infinite upgrades. We got blocked. That sucks, dude. I was hoping we can get... I guess we would be, yeah, we would be immortal to anything ranged at that point. All right, that's fine. So let's get this to 100% then, and then we'll just start scaling our damage up like crazy. Then we'll just be overpowered, right? Game and limit. Right. It's like, you can't do it, man. I guess that's why I can never get 100% armor, right? It's always gonna have like a cap where it stops you. No more. Okay, so our damage needs to be increased a little bit. I mean, we're doing good, but we need more health now and more units, more health. That's it. All right, it's gonna take that one. I'm gonna max out my units. That's probably a good thing to hit the max on. Okay, and then we're gonna go here. 5%. So we're at 60%. The armor at 100. It was max 98, right? Yeah, it was limited. I don't think there's any way to get 100% armor. I've tried so many times. And even then, lifesteal too. Oh, good idea. We can pump some lifesteal in there too. I mean, the unit upgrades are super cheap. We just need to get a lot of units, which we have a few more we can get. Let's go, let's go. I like how this was going to be a... Oh, wow, they're destroying these guys. They were cutting right through the elves like nothing. I mean, I could also get like max energy for them too. Let's do a little bit. So I was gonna do like a stunning build, right, with the golem, and I still might, the sentinel. But yeah, this character was just too attractive here. Like, it looked awesome. So you can't go wrong with it. And we're now max. We're 21 sentinels. That's the max we could do. All right, so now is when we start making them insane. So I need one more health upgrade. So we're doing 312 damage. And we're doing that 60% of the time. Let's go. Oh yeah, of course there's range units here. That's going to be great for us. All right. Let's see if we have a cap. Are we going to have a cap? Could we go to 100? You think it's going to stop us? Life still 2. I need to get some life still. I'm just really curious about the cap. Put them first, no? Oh, good idea. Good idea. I didn't even think about that. They're so powerful. Life still. Let's get a little bit of life still. So we are doing 80% chance, 312, 28% of 312. I wish we can increase the percentage. They're dying faster than I would like. 87 damage. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, their flame strike ability is like a cleave. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. So we have an AoE kind of attack with them, and I'm thinking if we go into endgame, we go with the Sentinels too with their AoE stun. Because we're building up health, right? They would complement each other really well. Get more range, guys. Okay. Let me see. If I'm gonna get more range, guys, I'll get acolytes since they're the highest tier I can get right now. I'll just get a couple. Not too much. Put you guys down here. I don't want to go too crazy with that just yet. Some life still. What are we at? 90%. Can we break it? Can we break it? 100%. I don't think there's any more. There's no way we could do any more, right? How would we increase this any further? All right, let's go. I mean, you can't go more than 100%, right? I'm doing 2 flame strikes. Multiple flame strikes. That would be insane. Now we got to pump health, right? And we got to do health. I also want to get the next tier. So let's increase our damage. We're doing 87. I don't know how many upgrades that would be, but now we're getting way more percentages. Like, we're getting a lot more percent, right? So let's see. Well, 351. That's cool. I'm going to save for the next tier. Because I really want the golems as well. Call me greedy. I say that, but I want to get this to 20. I like numbers that are solid like that. 20. Of course, now I want that upgraded. All right, here we go. What? Sentinel would be broken if it could increase the damage of flame strike as well. Oh no! Wow. What? That's crazy. I thought we were immortal at that point. Yeah, that's pretty insane. All right, so someone asked me to do a soldier run. And then I also see a full crossbow over there. Okay. So I've been asked to do a soldier run and a full crossbow. Full crossbow with swordsman. Okay. So do both. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's do it. So swordsman, what is your upgrade actually? Let me look at your upgrade a little bit better. First, we're gonna get an army of swordsmen. That's gonna be priority 1. 8% more damage every second. Okay, then. So we have damage scaling. So if I can get that to like some insane number and then just scale the damage up like crazy. Problem is, damage is percentage based. It's gonna take a while. Definitely gonna take a while. Let's go. But we're gonna have a lot of units, and that's kind of the advantage with the swordsman, is there's just so many. I don't know if it stacks. Let me see. 49% every second attack. Okay. %65%. Let's get it to 100. But then we're only doing 10 damage, right? Isn't it kind of super weak? Like, I need to hit the cap for swordsman right away. Swordsman on Fane's kind of bad. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing it. We'll find out though for sure. All right, let's go swordsman. Swordsman. I mean, there's a lot. There's gonna be a lot of them for sure. And I see that there is a request for full sword crossbow. I mean, we can do full crossbow, but I'm going to have to do cavaliers in the front with armor. That's the only way that's gonna work. And these guys are gonna need armor too. Tier 1 spider is useful. Let's get them. Let's bring them in. The backstab cheeky's good for what Anthony wants. Oh, I see what you're saying. That one character, I forget her name. Okay, and then I'm curious how good this thing's gonna be though. Like I am kind of curious. I should have put the spiders in front. Like, what would happen if you take tons of spiders? You guys remember my video where I had like 200 spiders or something? It was pretty crazy. Yeah, that was an insane build. 7. Boom, and okay, let's go. Let's do this thing. By the way, do you guys like the stream setup? Do you guys like the way I have it set up so that way the chat's not interrupting gameplay? Hopefully it looks better for the future streams too. I'm just gonna fix the alerts and stuff later on. All right, let's see. Swordsman. That's a good front line. All right, so we're gonna get 10. We're maxed out. Now we're gonna start building up some armor and get them to get their upgrade to 10. Let's see how long they can last. I mean, I have predictions. Actually, after this, let's take predictions. I have a drink. Okay, chat. Predictions. How long will we survive with swordsmen only? What stage do you think is going to kill us? Swordsmen only, really only doing swordsman upgrades. You know, once in a while some armor, once in a while some damage. Nothing insane. 13, okay. 3 skeleton knights, okay. Yeah, they've killed us twice already on this stream. Probably around 20. That's me opening an energy drink at 6:49 p.m. Yep. The last stage we died, that was the 3 skeletons. Okay, I would say it is a ghost Welch's grape. Unicorn grabbed me one. Grabbed it randomly from the fridge. Ghost Welch's grape. I would say I think I'm gonna go with 14. I'm gonna go with 14. I'm gonna build up armor too, so we're going to have a chance here. But I'm not going more than 10 on armor. What happened to my computer right now? I've never had it. I'm more of a Monster Energy Zero fan. This one has 0 sugar. Oh, wow, wow! Did anybody say 9? That's pretty bad. That's bad. Okay. GG on that one. Just ran predictions for nothing. All right, so you guys wanted a crossbow. Who? Anthony, come on now. Tier 1 is cannon fodder. Yeah. All right. And what's funny? What's really funny about this stream is I've won immediately when this character came out. Like first try, won the game, right? Of course, it was Cavalier. But Spider or Imp? You want to do Spider or Imp? You guys want to see a Spider build? Imp we can't upgrade, so we have to roll that one out. If we can upgrade Imp, then yes. But we cannot upgrade the Imp. I don't know about Spider or Imp. That might be pretty bad. Spider or Imp, huh? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's left. I mean, we kind of tapped into all the different things we could do. No, I just say that tier 1's really bad. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a very strong crossbow unit run here. We're going to have a very strong crossbow unit run, but it's going to also include cavaliers with armor. Full elf, tier 1, 2, 3. Maybe. I'm going to let my dog in. I'll be right back. I have a cat. I thought it was a dog. It's a cat. It was a cat meowing at my door. He was scratching. Oh, now he wants to leave. Okay, I'll be right back again. All right, he's gone. He left. I want to see how broken Marksman is. Okay. So let's do this then. So we're going to do Marksman, and I also... Let me see. I'm going to grab you. Let's go. We're going to need armor. Right. Just lowering the attack speed like crazy could be good. Round 15. Wait, we're doing predictions? Are we doing predictions? Oh, no. Uh-oh. I'm not using any spells. We're not gonna do any spells. No, I want to use this unit without this hero. No spells. Just to see what happens, you know? I mean, yes, we could definitely do spells and like buff everything up, but nah. Nah. Not today. Alright, unlock. I don't think you have to take armor if you take marksman. Oh no, we don't. We don't have to take armor. But I am doing cavalier as well. So we're going marksman. We're going armor with it. We're gonna get armor to like 10 or something. Yeah. I'm not gonna go insanely crazy with armor though, because I know Nikita will claw out their eyes. Already almost happened with the imps. Almost. We don't need that to happen. No fatalities in the stream, please. Oh, oh no, oh no. No. Okay, let me retry this. That was a practice run. I should have bought an upgrade there. Oh, no worries. That's why I said their eyes. All right, so let's go with armor. And I like to grab the blacksmiths just because it gives me, you know, another human that I can use for that synergy. Boop, 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 boop. Done. A little bit of life still could be good too. I mean, why not? Why not? Okay, so this is where I died like pretty early, which is sad. So I'm gonna go and grab the elves to back us up here. It's good to have the extra sniper units. And boom. Alright. Melee armor. So I'm gonna work on the front line first, and I am going to have crossbow units, but they're going to be like a backup to the front line. We tried crossbow only, it didn't work. We need somebody holding the front. So we're going to have cavaliers as well. Okay, upgrade units, we're going to go with armor. Let's go. Just one upgrade in armor, that's it. Much better of a push, much better. Wasn't beautiful, but it was alright. Okay, let's go with critical chance. So this tier is going to have both units that we want. Let's go and get critical chance again. Looking better, right? Looking good. Damage. All right, crossbow unit. First one in the mix. Let's go and get you back here. Switch this up a little bit. And now we're going to do cavaliers. Actually, I'm going to put you back here. Okay, we have our first units of each one that we're upgrading. Okay, let's see. Some range. Right? We wanted 3 range, right? Doing 1-to-1. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? 20%. We're gonna get them to 100% to start. So I basically want to fill my unit line first and get them to 100% armor. Okay, that's 100%. You get more range? Okay, I'll get more range. And let's get more of them. I'm going 1-to-1, aren't I? Look, 9-9. 9-9. Not enough gold. All right, let's go. Let's go. You do it. Damage. So you want to do range now, so let's go ahead and switch this over here. Let's get your upgrade. Critical chance. You want me to do... Oh my god. I went back to go get the range upgrades, and it was already like, nah, you have to do more archery, more of that. That was a very satisfying sound, by the way. Range. Range. So let's see, what are we at? So we're at 2.8 here, 23.1 range. I think it was like 28 before, wasn't it? I think it was higher. 23 is good. All right, let's see. I have it at like 25 now. Oh, they move like 2 feet. That is pretty good right there, actually. They have a good distance. One more would mean they don't even move. At least the crossbow units won't. Let's go with some attack speed. The marksman up. So now we're just working on marksman at the moment. And let's get some more units in here. More marksman. Yeah, we're still kind of low on front end units. I need to work on that. I'm gonna go build up my let me see. I need to build up my armor, and how many cavaliers I have needs to be a lot higher. Front line is way too weak. Mostly I need more units, right? I think that's the biggest thing. I just need more units out there. But so far it looks, focusing on the frontline numbers or health, right? Yeah, I think that's big because we're just like, let's try to get it to maxed out. All right, let's get you more benefit from the armor. Yeah, that's doing better, I guess. Attack speed might be big too. Like my arrow attack speed. Cavaliers go. Critical chance. That's why I think the demon trait's really good. The endless horde. Yeah, and then do some synergy with that. We could do that. Alright, so let's get some imps then. Demon breaker. And I mean, it's pretty cheap to get demon units. Take range 2. Range damage 2. Yeah, I do need to increase that. You're right. Okay, we're doing better. That was way better. So much better. Okay, so we need... Oh, let's get a shaman. Shaman could be a nice little mix to this. All right, let's see. How we doing? How we doing? More range. I'm gonna do one more range just for fun. And let's go with damage. You said more damage. I just did attack speed, but that's fine. I really want to increase that attack speed and make it ridiculous. We probably need more units as well. More marksman units. We don't have enough of them. Okay, let's get that damage up. Uh-oh, the front line is dead. Oh, I didn't even realize. So what I might want to do is grab a bunch of soldiers. Just regular soldiers. Tier 1 swordsmen. And that way we have a big line of units. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was too quick. What do you guys think? Just a bunch of swordsmen to hold the front line. Or blacksmiths. Tons of blacksmiths. With their stun unit. That might work. Just an idea, anyway. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Why am I wearing headphones? I don't know why am I wearing headphones. I don't usually wear headphones when I'm playing this game, but I was wearing it like someone is talking to me or something, but nobody is. Nobody's talking to me. All right, lifesteal. So, okay, I'm going to focus in on an army here. Let's get blacksmiths. Let's get more blacksmiths. All right, let's go. My computer is struggling a little bit. I think it's ready for a break. All right, so blacksmiths, we're going to do attack speed for now. Tier 2. Okay, let's go. Do it, do it, do it. Marksman for high damage. And then cleave or explosive for the big number of waves. Maybe we should have like a tier 5 front end. You know, there's like a real strong tier 5 front end build. Could be pretty crazy too. Just a lot of units, I feel like. Basically, every melee unit I can take, I'm gonna take. If that makes sense. Swordsman, I just need quantity, right? That's it, just sheer quantity while I have range taking care of the back end. Like, I'm not gonna do any health upgrades, none of that, just numbers. Do blacksmith, I guess. Okay, let's go here. Let's get you guys. Let's get these guys. Get the archers in the back. I think you need at some point to have interest. Incoming enough for Skellen. Yeah, how am I gonna do that though? I did try to not spin on a couple levels and I died. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Very interesting strategies though. Let's go melt these guys. Alright, some range. We're almost at tier 3, we're getting close. Alright, let's get some wormlings because wormlings are pretty good archer support too. With their splash damage. It's good backup damage in my opinion. Let's just go. Let's go and see how it goes. This is gonna be my last run for tonight, guys. My computer is starting to struggle a little bit, so I'd rather not go too crazy with it. I do have to record a video for tomorrow as well. I'm not sure what character to build up yet, but I'll figure out something. All right, so I do need to get a win with that mage, the lightning mage, Procellus. Okay, some health. And get the next tier. And now we have one crossbow unit. One single crossbow unit. 4 single crossbow units. At least I got a freebie. That's good. Okay, so have fun with... Have to focus for this one, right? Okay, melee armor. You haven't played the healer in a while. She looks like a badass in the trailer. Which one are we talking about? The new healer? Like the brand new one? Yeah, she's pretty good. Not Medela, but the other one, right? She's pretty awesome. Didn't I get a win already on a possible with her though? Medela? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have an impossible win with her. I could do that. I could do that for tomorrow's video for sure. I'll find a way to win. By the way, a lot of the times when I record those videos is like a 3-hour long experience of me trying to figure out the builds. And sometimes they just don't come together. All right, so let's see. What do I want to do here? We have a pretty weak front line for the most part. We need more units frontline. Let's get Demon Commander. So we want Demon Synergy, right? If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do Demon Synergy. So we have base level Demon Synergy right now. Who is your favorite hero? For me, it's the Skeleton Summoner. That character is crazy and awesome. My favorite hero, I was gonna say this guy, but this guy's sucking right now. My favorite hero is the new healing mage. I think she's my favorite. I forget her name, but the newer healing mage that came before Fayin and the other caster. That's my favorite character, I think. Just because I can make her like easily win. Easily, because she's so strong. She's so strong. All right. Let's see, 29. Let's go next. Armor. We should be fine here, I hope. Oh, that is... My computer is suffering. Suffering, man. Mine is Magarth. Magarth is okay. He's not my favorite. Wait, I was wrong. It wasn't Medela. I was thinking the female paladin hero that turns into an angel. Oh, you want me to win with that character? Oh, that's on my low tier list of favorites. She's one of my least favorites. She's a tough one. Yeah, that one is hard. Agreed. She's way down there on my list. Even Gareth is higher. All right, let's see. I haven't seen her in a single video. Really? I have videos of her. Like I won with her before on, not on this difficulty, but lower difficulties. Okay, so what am I doing here? I need a save for, I need tier 4. I need tier 4. If we're gonna have a good front end build, I need tier 4, and then I can start working on the crossbow units as soon as we have all the tiers. Like this ain't gonna work unless I have stronger frontline characters. Like that's gotta be priority if we want to have a victory. All right, so we're gonna get critical chance. Oh my god. This might be GG. I hate these guys. They suck. This is our first like hurdle. I'm doing it. I'm going tier 4. Oh, you're gonna give me this guy. Okay. Damage. Let's see what happens. I mean, what could we do, right? The wraiths are kind of weak. It's the other guys that hit kind of hard. But they're all dead, so good. One time I did have like 30 seconds of Angel. There's an achievement for doing Angel for a long time. I got the achievement. There's only, let me see. Can I pull up my overlay here? Hold on, let me do, boop. Okay, that works. Oh, I'm surprised that works. That's cool. Okay, so your achievements. Can I pull that up here? So I have 2 achievements left in progress, I guess. It is survive in-game level 3 with Exakias, and it's over 9,000. Make Exakias have 9,000 health. Lasara is her name. I can never say names properly, man. I don't know what. Who names these characters, man? Some of them have hard names. All right, let me go ahead and turn off my screen capture. There we go. All right, we're back. We're back. Marksman, you're getting an upgrade. So these guys get pretty tough too. Let's go ahead and build up our forces a bit. So we're gonna get the Elf Sentinel here. Get you in the front line. Paladins are good frontline support. So we're gonna take you guys, put you over there. Golems. So now we have a pretty strong front line, right? It's not the strongest, but it's pretty strong. Look at this. I want to get some tier 5 frontline units in there. And then we're gonna build up crossbow units, if that makes sense. I think that would be better, because then look at, there's so much diversity when it comes to their abilities. They can survive rather than if I single in on one unit type for frontline defenses anyway. All right, so we need that. Let's go ahead and start getting some crossbow units. Save money. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Hey, saving money. The delay is crazy. I'm gonna start using Streamlabs for streams, just so we eliminate that delay a lot better, or at least try it out next week and see how it works. I'm still curious if golems upgrade stun chance. Right. If their upgrade does that, let me see. Let's see if we can even find it in here. I need to save money though. This one, we should be fine against these guys, right? Should I save money here? I think we're fine against them. It's hard to be certain. hard to be 100%. Buy down to 110. All right. I'm gonna check on that theory for you. Okay, we're just gonna go damage. Sorry, we'll have to see later about the golem thing. I think golems are better than the stun demon because golem's stun ranged. It has 20% chance to stun the attacker for 1.5. That's true. That's true. All right, let's go. 115, but it's not as low as 110, but you know, it is what it is. Golems could be a pretty good front line because they stun the attacker, so then you have a chance for the range units to do their thing. That's a good point. All right, and then if I keep building up armor, that's a good thing too. Okay, let's get a little bit more golem here. 184, why did I spend? Well, these guys are pretty crazy. I should probably get more upgrades for my marksman. We need to get that range up, right? Let's go ahead and do ranged only. Down to 100 again. More marksman is good. Like more marksman in general. I went with the wrong tier, didn't I? Acolytes it is. Well, goodness. Golems increase stun chance. I saw it. Oh. Okay. Well, we have... Oh, here it is. Make your golem have a higher chance to stun or stun for longer. Wait, we have a choice. We have a choice. So we can stun chance. Golems plus 8% chance to stun unit when hit. Or stun duration. So we can make it so every single time they get hit, everything gets stunned. We could also make it so they stun for longer. They're just basically tanks, stunning tanks. Let's do percentage. Build against ranged. 28% chance to stun the attacker for 1.5 seconds. That plus crossbow units might work. Probs capped like elves, right? But still, even then, I mean, that's pretty powerful regardless. They seem to have a lot of health too. You don't see any dead. All right, let's do it again. Let's get them built up a bit. Let's get that pretty crazy, right? 44% is probably going to cap us at 85%, I'm guessing. That's pretty much the assumption here. I'm very curious. So what are we at now? 60%? Unless it's bugged and only stuns melee attack. I mean, the max we could possibly get is 100%, but there's no way we're stunning 100%. Right? I mean, that seems a little powerful. See, I'm very curious. Sorry for spending down the money like that. 76% chance. That was a weird scaling. I think it just, that's like almost max, right? That scale is very weird all of a sudden. It's specified with the imps about only melee. Yeah. All right, let's go. Look at that. Everything's just stunned though. And they don't really die. I mean, yeah, they do, but still nice. I say that and there's only 2 left. They don't die, man. They don't die. All right, crossbow units. All right, we need to increase our crossbow units like crazy. They are supposed to be the primary unit here. Right? They're supposed to be the primary unit. We need more crossbow units to be primary. We're going to build a crossbow unit army. Oh, God. I also need golems. All right. Let's do one more upgrade here. Let's do golem. +8. So it does do it. Okay, so 84% chance. And let's see, how's my layout here? It's pretty decent. Let's go. What is the bet here, guys? What do you bet what stage do you bet we're going to wipe at? Maybe spin down till you can't. I think we're good with golems here, because these guys just stun themselves constantly. And this one? Critical chance. Alright, so golems are doing very good support. I gotta give them props there. They're doing very, very good. They stun range, that's OP. Yeah, we're gonna fill our screen with golems. That's gonna be our priority one right now. Fill the screen. And then we're going to try to get this cap. Well, actually, I'm gonna do that now. We're doing half and half. Where's my golems? You wouldn't. Okay, I was gonna say, come on. 92%, no way. Every single hit is going to stun. We need to increase that percentage. No, come on. One more. Are you kidding me? Fine. Yeah, we're gonna make this insane. We're gonna do stun duration next. Just stun them all. I also need to get the golems out in the front. Do I not have them in front? The duration and golem health. Let's do it. I like how our whole strategy changed to golem. Wait, what? What? How does that work? That makes 0 sense. Why, I stun them twice? Double stun. 2 seconds. Let's get this to like, what, 4 seconds? Stun multiple times. That's funny. That's funny. All right. So it's 0.5 every single time, right? So what should we go for? Like a 5-second stun? I mean, it's gonna be insanely powerful. We need to increase the amount of golems we have to. Let's go here. What was that whole screen that popped up right there? That's weird. Okay. So 3.5. I think damage is lacking. Oh, you think we need to get more crossbow units? Or like maybe even archers would probably benefit us. Let's see, how are we doing? We have 16 crossbow units, 20.8. We need to do more crit and everything. All right, let's do it then. Let's get some more crossbow units. Or acolytes. Okay, let's go. Should be fine on this stage, I'm pretty sure. I mean, these guys are not super hard hitting. The range is, but look at them, they're all knocked out. They're like, oh gosh. If we get stunned for like 5 seconds, I think we'll be insane. Like have some crazy range and everything just stunned. Shamans, if you really want to double down on the goofy stun build, that would be funny. Like nobody gets unstunned ever. All right, let's see. We're at 4 seconds. Look at the back line next time. What happened to the back line? Is it bad? Okay, I really want to get it to 5 seconds. That's just a me thing, I guess. A 5-second stun. Okay, and now let's get Shaman, right? You said? I mean, their backline. Oh, yeah. This is where a spell would come in handy. if I can summon these guys into their back line. Wait a minute. Tier 4. No, a tier 4 summon for melee is the dogs, right? The leech guys. It wouldn't be golems, it'd be the leech guys. No, no, no. Oh yeah, that's right. It would mess up the wall. Let's go ahead and get some more golems. Let's get our golems to pretty much max. Here we go. Start the next round and look at their back line. Oh yeah, I see it. They're all stunned. That's pretty funny. They're like, oh my god. That's actually really powerful, dude. That's really, really powerful. Let's go with some attack speed. Let's bump up our range attack speed like crazy. Get max golems. Start working on our archery, our crit chance and everything. And we should be GG, right? Fire bat nemesis, that's right. They're gonna be knocked out, dude. Fire bats are gonna be like, what happened? I want to see the fire bat suffer. Are we at max Cavaliers? I mean, not Cavaliers. Max Marks. Okay, let's go. This should be pretty easy. What happened? Why did you guys all go down before you went up? That was weird. Life leech would be insane, right? A bunch of life leech and a bunch of damage. Because then they would just be stunning everything and then they'll just keep leeching life back, right? What do you guys think? Oh boy. Summoner. 1,734. It's not crazy amounts of health, but they're pretty crazy. I do need life leech, I think. Golem wants to go again. Oh, I'm the one with 3,900. All right, get that and upgrade units. So we can max we can do 10% more. I really want some life leech though. I think they need more HP and armor. Okay. I mean, the armor's pretty high. What are we at? 24, so probably health. Of course, you're gonna give me more armor. We're gonna turn off range. Oh, sorry. I meant to turn off range, not turn on. All right, we're gonna have to go for it. Let's see what happens. They're doing better than I expected, but the problem is the summoners do not attack me, so they will not be affected by anything. It's their units that attack me. Oh, look at this. We're closing in. We're closing in on them. Summoners are down. We're low on units, though. We're getting very low on our front line. But they pulled it off. More armor. Oh, there was a health too. Oh, look, now it's their version of the golems. Life still, baby. No, we're not doing golem upgrades. Let's do some armor, some health, some more life still. What are we hitting for? 20 damage. Life still's not going to do nothing for us, really. What do you guys think? Are we doing good? Are we not doing good? How we doing? Am I at max tier for? No, I could do some more of you guys. I can get more of them. 28. All right, let's go. Golem versus golem. But this is what I want. All right, so we're doing good. But what if we were to add in the demon sentinels with their AoE? We're pretty much dead anyway. GG, GG. This is where it all goes wrong. Those guys have a lot of armor. All right, cool. That was fun. We didn't get any victories, but we had fun, right? It's all fun. So yeah, this was fun. Live stream every Friday. Like, subscribe. That was fun, yeah. We'll try something different next week. If you have any suggestions, you guys can leave a comment, or on this video. We also have, if you guys haven't seen it yet, on the YouTube channel there is a community tab where you guys can like talk in the community tab too. I don't have to initiate it. Like, you guys can even make threads there, I think. I don't know. I haven't done it. Golem's so OP with this character, right? I think it could be pretty insane. GG damage was lacking. It just shows how OP armor cavaliers are. True. That's the only victory I had with this character. Armor cavalier. If you want a victory, do that. But aside from that, everything else is it could be a little bit of a challenge. Goodbye. See ya. All right. See you all in the video tomorrow morning. It's gonna be. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm gonna have a video tomorrow at 8. See you all next week, and in the comments. Bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thank you for being here. See ya.